All right, news just coming in. India has issued a fresh advisory to students to evacuate at the earliest. That's the latest that is coming in. India issues fresh advisory to students to reach West Ukraine. Ukraine Railways putting special trains for evacuation. The west of Ukraine is where India wants its stranded students in the country to head towards. The process of evacuation possibly easier there. Ukraine is operating trains to evacuate the stranded. Connecting in Budapest with me is my colleague Ashutosh. Ashutosh, you're reporting from Budapest. What's the latest that you're picking up? A lot of students being able to cross the border safely?
Well, Preeti, I'm on board with the special train which is coming from the Hungary-Ukraine border, Záhony, and this train is en route to Budapest, and now which is carrying the nationals from Ukraine and, of course, for other foreign nationals who were stranded in eastern and central part of Ukraine. And now mostly that you see right behind me, of course, it's chilly, extremely, cold winter. Temperature is sub-zero, almost -3 to 4, and mostly that you see who are the worst affected are the women and kids, and mostly the small kids. These women that I have seen in a huge number that is coming via different borders to the European countries from Ukraine, mostly from Hungary, Romania, Slovakia and Poland. And that really explains the gravity and the scale of the situation that has unfolded in Ukraine. In fact, a few women, those who are joining me here in the broadcast, Preeti, will just try to escape. So how's the situation there that forced you to, leave Ukraine with all your family members? I can see you have small kids here.
Hát azért jöttünk, hogy menekülünk, mert nálunk háború van. És azért osztunk a családunkat, hogy mentsük meg az életüket. De az
you may not even, if you may not understand the language, the expression itself explains what has happened perhaps. And if you see this entire coach, there are more than 50 those who are nationals who are coming from Ukraine, but as far as luggage belongings are concerned, extremely less. And that says that how they were forced to leave Ukraine, and of course, since there's a clogging of huge crowd at the border points, and moreover the temperature also decreasing further, it's literally snowing outside and in Romania border at the Poland side, and that also making the evacuation process totally difficult. Now here in Hungary, the administration, the local government has arranged some transportation, particularly at least train services for these stranded nationals who are reaching at the Záhony borders, and from there to Budapest, at least the special trains have been provided free of cost. We have met several people who haven't eaten anything, no food, no water, for last 48 hours. Forget about clothes, jackets, anything.
Right.
They were left with nothing, and somehow they managed to to reach at the border points, and now reaching to Budapest, they will contact their concerned embassies. But moreover, we also met certain women from Ukraine. They also said that they will go back to take part of in this fight once they ensure their children are safe with their loved ones and their relatives. Preeti.
Ashutosh, appreciate you joining us. We're going to keep a keen eye on all developments. What you see right behind you is the hallmark of war. A lot of refugees moving out of Ukraine, most of them women and children, and getting into Hungary. My colleague Ashutosh reporting from a train from Ukraine to Budapest. A quick break to stay with us on the other side of this short break. Joining me is Shiva Rule taking over from here in the war room.